today. That my today's discussion, today's topic is artificial intelligence in medical research, advancing methods and diagnostics globally. You all very well aware, we all nowadays all are considered as a techie. Whenever we are using the handphones, nowadays, if there is any need of support of AI for editing the text, editing the pictures, and if you want to have a nice background, we will seek the help of AI. And AI is nothing new for us. It's been almost 10 years before. There is an introduction of Alexa by Amazon and Google. Even in the hall, bedroom, or wherever it is, when we are asking any assistance, it will reply. So, what is the role of artificial intelligence in medical research? Say there are a lot of artificial intelligence supports are given for our everyday lifestyle, and we need to discuss about the artificial intelligence in medical research. What are all the support and what are all the researches going in artificial intelligence in medical research? Let's start with the background. In last 5 years, there has been accelerated growth in the scientific production about artificial intelligence and healthcare by scholars of the most diverse disciplines. If you take any journals, any scientific journal, you can find at least 20 to 30% of papers or articles will be correlating their research with artificial intelligence. See, the day by the day, the publications and articles are increasing with the support of with discussions are going around artificial intelligence. Recently, the scientific corpus has been enriched with considerable literature reviews, ranging from the overview of large collections of scientific documents to the recognition of the state of knowledge on the specific aspects, especially in the medical field, and more in ophthalmology, cardiology, and nephrology researchers, and so on. What is meant by AI technology? Just we will go on introduction. The AI technology is nothing but that can duplicate the human cognitive abilities. See, that is the very, very important to note. The AI can duplicate the human cognitive abilities such as learning and problem solving, and it is supported by the computational models, algorithms, or set of rules. So how it is helping? It is duplicating the human cognitive abilities such as learning and problem solving, supported by computational models, algorithms, and set of rules. The AI is the result of several intelligent processes and behaviors. Nowadays, a person, he may be good in English, he can write a letter or write an article, even though he's seeking the help from AI to correct his knowledge or grammar or English. That is the role of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the result of several intelligent processes and behaviors. The artificial intelligence is rapidly expanding in the healthcare industry with significant implications for automation and disease diagnosis and clinical decision making. So, where at all the scientific researchers or AI researchers are applicable, those are in automation and in the diagnosing the diseases and clinical decision making. Considering the AI ability to analyze vast amounts of data, see how we are using the AI in our scientific research. The AI is having the ability to analyze the vast amount of data from various modalities. There are potential for further study in healthcare research. The several recent papers are describing the use of AI in healthcare. What are the benefits of artificial intelligence in healthcare? The AI can speed up the diagnosis of diseases. Say, for example, a person is suspecting him as a diabetic, he's having some signs and symptoms of diabetic mellitus. He can go to the laboratory and he will come up with this, his data or results to the doctor. Doctor can go through his results and prescribing drugs. Nowadays, the artificial intelligence are more specific than the doctors. If you are feeding the patient's data to the AI, it can be easily diagnose the disease and it can able to prescribe the drugs also. And we also recommend the personalized treatment protocols. As I told, the doctor with his experience, say for example, the 30 years experienced doctor may analyze the results and the junior doctors analyze. There are a lot of differences are there. When we are giving the results of the patients to the AI, it will be act like an experienced doctor. It will analyze the patient's data and prescribing the medicines or drugs according to the disease condition. And it's also the AI is also used in the drug development and drug research vastly. And the AI is promising to raise patient safety, also, and enhance the patient outcomes and lower the healthcare costs. For example, if the patient is not satisfied with the doctor, if it's not curing this disease, he will go to another senior doctor or experienced doctor. This cost of healthcare costs are reducing by AI diagnosis. And patient, this AI is continuously, if the person is coming to the road, AI regularly is feeding the data regularly, the AI can monitor his data and it is also giving the care according to his data. As per the research, as per the 2025 data are showing, as per the reports of Ackman Research, the global market of artificial intelligence in the healthcare industry is expected to rise of 8 billion US dollars by the year 2026. That much money has been invested by the various scientific forums to do the research along with the AI. What are the benefits of, now we'll move to the benefits of AI-based research in healthcare. The AI is used in the healthcare. It is used to detect the ailments early, and it's also improved in the decision making and helps in the treatment, expanding the access to medical services, and it gives the associated care and giving the superior experience and checking health through wearables and this leads to the end of life care. What is the rise? Now we are going to discuss about the rise of artificial intelligence in healthcare. It's especially we have seen this in last couple of years. Why every research institute or scientific institutes or academic institution moving to the health AI research in healthcare? It gives the accurate results when an individual researcher, he may be experienced and he needs to take time. And always you know that humans tend to do some minor mistakes. But whereas the AI is analyzing the entire data and gives utmost accuracy in the results. The AI-powered diagnostics can detect subtle pattern missed by humans. Say, for example, if the doctor or scientist or researcher may miss some crucial or vital parts, but AI will thoroughly analyze the data and give the diagnosis. So it is giving the improved accuracy, and also it gives the personalized care, especially artificial intelligence algorithms personalize the treatments and based on the individual patient data. See, it is analyzing the individual patient data. According to that, it is suggesting the personalized care, leading to better outcomes and fewer. It is minimizing the side effects also, and also increase the efficiency of the treatment, and it is automates the administrative task, freeing up the clinician's time for patient care and research. These are all the rise of AI in healthcare. And the AI is used to early detections of ailments. The AI-based knowledge is now used to recognize the illness. So, say, for example, in tumors, the patient is coming with the early stages of cancer in their starting stage. According to the American Cancer Society, a high degree of mammograms yield counterfeit results. Already the data is showing the AI will be used to diagnose the disease in the early stages. The use of AI is engaging the study and understanding the mammograms on different occasions speedier with 99% of accurate, that is precision, diminishing the necessity of unnecessary biopsies. Say, for example, when instead of giving to the doctor, when you are giving the mammogram results to the AI, it will analyze the entire mammograms and it will suggest 100% accurately and diminishing the necessity for, say, for example, if a doctor missing a vital part of the mammogram, he may ask the patients to go for another biopsy. This time and cost will be reduced. And automating a repetitive experimental process, high throughput screening. An AI algorithm can rapidly screen vast libraries of compounds, identifying potential drugs. We know all very well. So all the data, all the scientific data has been digitalized. Now, any AI tool, say for example, if I am doing a research, I have to go and review the library, digital library, and I'll go and search for the scientific papers, and understand the concepts. Then before going to the conclusion, the AI can utilize the entire library resources and identifying the potential drug for the patients. And especially the AI is more advanced in the image analysis. Especially in the radiology part, it is doing a wonderful job nowadays. The AI can automate the analysis of microscopical images identifying the patterns and features that might be missed by the human eye. That I already told you, if any doctors, any researchers may miss one or two points, the AI can analyze the complete images of any microscopical images and gives the accurate results. And data acquisitions, the AI can control laboratory instruments, optimizing the experimental conditions and ensuring consistent data collection. Next is advancement in AI-powered image analysis. The first one is faster and more accurate diagnosis. The AI-powered image analysis tool can identify subtle abnormalities in medical images. So it will be the image analysis by AI is almost accurate and it's never miss any abnormalities in the X-rays, mammograms, and MRIs, leading to the earlier and more accurate diagnosis. And also the second is improved treatment planning. The AI can analyze images to create detailed 3D models of tumors, allowing surgeons to plan procedures with greater precision and minimize complications. All of us are experiencing. If asking any AI tool, if you want to write a letter to ChatGPT, it will suggest 2-3. Can you? All of you can read.
Dr. Shaktivel, slides are not moving.
Okay, now it's possible. Now it's moving. Sorry. Now we can see the slides.
Yeah, now it's moving.
Now it's moving, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Sorry. Okay. AI driven drug discovery and development. Accelerated. The first one is accelerated discovery. The AI algorithms can predict the effectiveness of drug, reducing the time and cost of the drugs development process. Already told you, all the scientific data has been digitalized. And when we are asking any suggestions, say for example, ChatGPT, and we are writing to any letter to any authorities, it will give 2-3 suggestions like that. If any patient data is given to AI tools, it will give suggestions, and it is also its AI algorithms can predict the effectiveness of drugs. It is giving the choice of drugs, and it is reducing the time and cost of the drugs development process. And it's also enhanced the target identification. The AI can analyze the large amount of genomic data. As I already told you, as a doctor, when you when diagnosing a patient, he or she the doctor need to go and analyze the data, whatever they're having, what are the available data. When giving the same data of the patient to the AI, it can analyze the large amount of genomic data to identify novel drug targets and leading to the development of more effective therapies. It's also giving more suggestions on more effective therapies. And also, the AI suggesting the personalized medicine. The AI can identify individuals who are most likely to respond to specific drugs based on the data, and few of them having some drug allergies or drug toxicities or something like that. Based on the analysis of the AI, it is identifying on the individuals, it's reading on the individual's pattern and the data individuals who are most likely to respond to specific drugs, reducing the trial and error and maximizing the therapeutic benefits. So instead of testing these drugs with the low dosage and checking the toxicity, straight away we can, based on the data, we can suggest the drugs for the patients. It's called personalized medicine. Okay, enhancing clinical diagnosis with AI, especially in the cardiovascular diseases. The AI can analyze the ECGs. You know very well, when the patient is suspecting some chest pain, he or she can go to the diagnostic center. There, the technician will take the ECG and it will give it to the doctor, and the doctor will analyze they correlate the PQRS value in the ECG. Then he'll diagnose. Nowadays, even I'm running a diagnostic center in Chennai. I'm using an instrument called it's a AI associated the ECG machine. When I am getting the data, in the data itself, the entire diagnosis will be given in the ECG sheet itself. So it is already the few companies are testing this AI combined ECG machines already. It is available in the market nowadays. So the AI can analyze the ECGs and other data to detect early signs of heart disease, enabling timely interventions and improved outcomes. And the AI is also used to diagnose the neurological disorders. The AI can analyze the brain scans to detect subtle changes indicative of Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease and other neurological conditions. Say, for example, the person is coming with some sort of neurological disorders in the stage. When they're analyzing the AA data, the patient may get the Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson disease, or neurological conditions in future. The AA suggests the person can be alerted and he can start the treatment at the early stage to prevent this kind of disorders. And cancer detection, AI-powered imaging tools can detect the tumors at the earlier stage, allowing for more effective treatments and potentially improving survival rates, as already mentioned the mammograms already. And how the AI personalized medicine through AI insights, mostly how the AI tool is working. It will be analyzing based on the genomic data is available in the digital platform. The AI can analyze an individual's genome to identify genetic predispositions to disease, enabling personalized preventive measures and targeted therapies. Say, for example, if a normal individual and going for the genomic analysis, the AI will analyze his entire genome and it will prediction for his future illness also, and it will give a personalized medicine for this patient. He can do he can take care of by the doctor by this data. And lifestyle modification, AI can provide personalized lifestyle recommendation based on the individual's health history, based on the health history, genetic profile, and environmental factors. It is also giving the lifestyle recommendation for the patients to prevent the disorders. And drug response and predictions, the AI can predict how an individual will respond to specific medications, allowing for more effective treatment plans and reducing the side effects. Mostly, the AI-related research are going in predicting the protein structure and functions nowadays. The first one is sequence analysis. You know, already we are using the crystallography methods, NMR, so on. The AI analyzes the amino acid sequence to predict the protein structure and function. The AI, when we are, the protein, how the X-ray crystallography is working, and after the crystallography methods, we are giving the data. The AI algorithms generate accurate 3D models of the protein structures. And also, it is once the structure of the protein is identified, it will be easily predicting the function of the protein. The AI predicts the protein function based on the structure and interaction with other molecules. Analyzing complex biological data sets. This topic is very, very interesting. The data integration, the AI integrates the data from multiple sources, creating the comprehensive understanding of biological system. See, even though we are advanced in scientific research, still a few conditions are not able to understand on our biological system. But the AI is trying to integrate the data from multiple sources, and it creates a comprehensive understanding of the biological system. And how it is doing, it is recognizing the pattern. The AI identifies the hidden patterns and relationships in the complex data sets, revealing the insights that may be missed by human analysis. So what the most appropriate functions of AI is, it is analyzing the entire data from the multiple sources. It creates a comprehensive understanding of the biological system, and it identifies the pattern. Say, for example, in genetics, a few of them having 6 fingers and they're tall, their baldness, or genetic diseases. This will identify the hidden patterns and relationships in the complex data sets, it revealing the insight that might be missed by human analysis. And the third one is hypothesis generation. Based on the data, it will arriving at an hypothesis. The AI assists in generating new hypotheses and research questions based on the data analysis. This is how the AI is working. And we'll go one by one. First one is pathology. What is the role of artificial intelligence in role of pathology? The AI assists in diagnosing diseases by analyzing digital pathology strides. Already, there are several diseases. The pathological reports are available in the digital platform. It is used to diagnose the diseases. It identifies the cancer cells. It automates the task and improves the diagnostic accuracy and efficiency. This AI helps the pathologist to manage increasing workloads, and it is also enhancing the diagnostic consistency and supports the research and drug development. Next one is AI in cardiology. The AI enhances the detection and management of heart disorders. It analyzes the heart rhythms. It is continuously analyzing the heart rhythms. echocardiograms, and other cardiac data of the patients to identify their arrhythmias, heart failure, and coronary heart diseases. Furthermore, the AI algorithms can predict the cardiovascular events and optimizing the treatment plans by analyzing the patient data. So automatically, when analyzing the patient's heart rhythms, echocardiograms, and other cardiac data, not only diagnosing the severity of the illness or the seriousness of the illness, it is also suggesting the treatment plan and by analyzing the patient data. Especially in the AI is more advanced in the ophthalmology. The AI analyzes the retinal images to help the diagnose and managing the eye diseases. It detects the conditions like diabetic retinopathy, age-related macular degeneration, and glaucoma with high precision. And artificial intelligence now widely used because it is enabled the early detections of glaucoma and other conditions, and it is timely intervention and personalized treatment plans and significantly improving the patient outcomes and reducing the workload of healthcare providers. And especially in early diagnosis of fatal blood diseases, if say for example in the physical parameters, by measuring the ECG, echocardiogram, or pathology slides, or any digital can, it can able to easily correlate the values. But whereas it is quite challenging for the AI in the fatal blood diseases, the AI is improves that to be useful diagnosing the fatal blood related diseases at an early stage. It's not like other disorders. The imaging techniques are all more advanced. But whereas in the blood related disorders, it is at the early stage. With the help of AI-enhanced microscopes, doctors are now able to scan for substances and bacteria in samples of blood, such as Staphylococcus, E. coli, etc., at much a faster rate compared to the speed of manual scanning. Instead of doing the manual scanning, the AI can able to fasten the diagnosis in the blood disorders. AI allowed the machines to learn to identify these bacteria in the blood, how and predict their presence in the new samples with accuracy of 95%, reducing the fatality by a larger margin. So when we are comparing with the normal blood and abnormal blood, already we are giving the data of the normal blood composition to the AI. When we are giving the sample of the deceased person, it can easily identify what are the differences from the normal to abnormal condition. It is used to diagnose a disorder which is there is any bacterial infection or any microbial infections. Next is neurological disorders, a treatment of rare diseases, especially in the Parkinson disease. The researchers have developed an AI tool. It is developed in USA. The AI tool that can detect the signs of Parkinson disease in patients' blood samples. By giving the blood samples, the AI can give up to 15 years before the onset of the symptoms. If the patients having some signs and symptoms, if they are giving the blood, by measuring this blood, it can able to give 15 years advanced on the onset of symptoms. The tool uses the machine learning to analyze the combinations of metabolites in the body, revealing the unique markers that may the signal of the onset of Parkinson diseases. This is the advancement of AA in the neuro diseases. And what is the role of AA for in the clinical trial? The clinical trial are most expensive and data-consuming stage of the drug discovery process. Despite the time and money invested in the clinical trials, only a small fraction of them are authorized by the Food and Drug Administration, especially in the USA. The subsequent implications of expensive clinical research on patient therapy cost are likewise concerning. To sustain a profit margins, biopharma companies include R&D expenses from failed research in authorized drug prices. Say, for example, if the patient, say some pharma companies are doing the clinical trials, if the normal person's data is available, when we are applying to the apply for the clinical trials, if the data is available, it will reduce the expenses on the clinical trials. The clinical trials in design include the patient's recruitment, selection, site selection, monitoring data collection, and analysis. Okay, what is the role of artificial intelligence in the clinical trial support system? See, all patients, the current clinical trials, there is only one effect is of the ARD, efficient management of Mediro, these are all drug companies. So we can easily comparing the group, selecting the group from the clinical trial. Next is management of medical records. The healthcare is among the next big data frontiers that need to be controlled. Without significant data, the development of proper diagnosis and new medicines or drugs are slowed down, because without any significant data, we cannot do the proper diagnosis and new medicines and drugs. It may be slow down. The data science in healthcare has made several healthcare organizations turn into AI to stop the hemorrhaging of data. The AI allows them to break down the data and connect the required data that earlier took years for processing. Okay, see, we have discussed about the positive side of AI. What are the challenges, overcoming the challenges in AI implementation? The first and foremost is data privacy and security. See, all of us are aware, each and every patient's data is must be protected. So, ensuring the privacy and security of patients' data is a paramount in this research, requiring robust security measures and ethical guidelines for AI use. We cannot use the AI as it is according to your convenience. We need to have a strict privacy and security to protect the patient's data. And the second one is transparency and explainability. The AI algorithms need to be transparent and explainable to ensure trust and understanding among the clinicians and patients. Say, for example, the new generation doctors are using the AI tools very conveniently, whereas the practitioner is 8 years old. It is very, very difficult for him to apply the AI on his diagnosis or treatments. The AI algorithm need to be transparent, and it must be explainable to ensure that trust and understanding among the clinician and patients. We need to well inform the patient and about the data has been used for the AI sort of purpose. We need to inform the patient and get his consent. Then only we can use this data on the AI research. Third one is bias and fairness. It's crucial to mitigate biases in AI algorithms to ensure equitable and unbiased application in medical research and clinical practices. We need to ensure all this to be taken care of the patient's data when we are using the patient's data in the AI research. The ethical practice has to be considered in the AI-driven research. As I mentioned, the patient consent is utmost important. The informed consent is essential for the use of patient's data and in AI research, ensuring the transparency and respect for individual rights. And the second one is data ownership. See, we cannot share our own patient's data to some other external body. So the ownership need to be kept with us. The clear ownership of the data used in AI research is very, very crucial, and safeguarding the patient's privacy and ethical use of sensitive information. And third one is algorithmic transparency. The explainability of AI algorithms is vital for understanding their decision-making process and ensuring the ethical and responsible uses. We need to use the AI for the ethical and responsible uses. Then only the purpose will be solved. And next is the collaboration of the AI with the medical expert. So the first one is shared expertise. The medical experts bring their domain knowledge with AI developers to contribute the technical expertise to advanced research and innovation. So the collaboration is must needed. So the experts, medical experts or scientific experts with their domain, with their knowledge, with the AI developers, and we need to collaborate and we need to test it. Then only we can get any AI tool which is used for particular research. And synergetic approach by combining human expertise with AI capabilities. As I mentioned, the AI is an artificial intelligence. It is we cannot compare with the human knowledge. So by combining the human expertise with AI capabilities, researchers can achieve breakthrough that would be possible individually. The third one is bridging the gap. The collaboration fosters understanding. The collaboration fosters understanding and trust between the medical professionals and AI developers, ensuring the ethical and the effective implementation will be solved. The next one is, can you able to see my slide? Am I audible? Okay, the road ahead.
Slides are not moving, sir.
Slides are not moving. Okay. Now, sir, now it's moving?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's moving.
Okay, the road ahead future direction of AI in healthcare. The first one is AI-powered diagnostics. AI will continue to play a crucial role in medical diagnostics in future, without any doubt, with increased accuracy and accessibility of testing. The second one is personalized medicine. AI will revolutionize drug development and treatment plans. It will suggest the treatment plans leading to more effective and targeted therapies for the patients. The third one is AI-assisted surgery. Nowadays, very common words used, robotic surgery. It is also AI. Now the doctors can sit in one place. They can using the robots to do the surgeries. In future, you can have without doctors, the AI can assist any surgery. AI will enhance the surgical precisions, enabling minimally invasive procedures with faster recovery times and improved outcomes. And always, when there is a positive side, there are negative sides also. Now, we are going to discuss about the pros and cons of artificial intelligence in basic medical researches. What are the pros? Are improved diagnosis, several rural communities getting the better and cost-effective medicines, and better clinical decisions, and streamlines the several processes which will be easily resolved. And the cons are complications in learning AI. As I mentioned, the younger generation doctors can be able to correlate with their knowledge with AI. And the senior practitioners, it's very difficult for them to learn the AI, and it will be complicated for them and difficult change to adopt. They are the senior doctors or traditional practitioners are made difficult to accept the change with the support of AI. And also, even though we are using the AI, we require technical experts in assist to use the AI tools whenever we are doing the research. Requires the implementation of the correct AI platform. You need to choose the correct AI platform for particular correct researchers. We cannot use all the AI, whatever is available for our research. It may lead to some disasters. So we need to require the implementation of the correct AI platform for the specific researchers. In future, the AI artificial intelligence continues to evolve. A collaboration between healthcare professionals, researchers, and technologists become imperative for harnessing its full potential. I hope this presentation concludes with a forward-looking perspective on the future of AI in medicine, envisioning a healthcare research landscape where intelligent technologies play a central role in advancing specific scientific discovery, improving the patient care, and ultimately shaping the future of healthcare. Thank you. That's all about my presentation. If there is any queries, please feel free to ask me. I can able to answer your queries. If none, thank you so much for the opportunity. Thanks for Mr. Dr. Joshi for giving this wonderful opportunity. Hope to see you all some other occasion. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.